welcome to AZ Cactus Tac. Today on the channel, we have a Royale Tiger Import special. It's a German-made SIG P226, and today we're going to see if she'll fire. So with that, let's get right into it. Okay, so I don't know how many of you know who Royale Tiger Imports is. I know them only sort of passing and watching a lot of YouTube videos where let's just say with Royale Tiger, it's sort of a gamble. You know, you might get a good one, you might not, and that's just the way that it is. They had some SIG P226s come in. I think they were law enforcement trade-ins from Germany, and they're German made. And, you know, if you just look on the prices for German made SIGs on the broker, they're not cheap. And I thought I'd roll the dice and see if, you know, I could get a nice sort of shooter. And the P226 is one of my favorite pistols of all times. I just think it's a wonderful pistol. And so I decided to take that opportunity. I went for matching numbers, so I paid a little bit more. And you can watch my episode on the bench where we clean it. We sort of go through in detail. And then I actually took a lot of pictures, loaded it into AI, and I sort of got a little bit of an interesting story, which I'll go ahead and share with you now. Okay, so one thing that you can do is you can take pictures of proof marks and serial numbers and things like that, and you can load it into AI. And you know, I'm not going to say it's 100% perfect all the time, but it's actually not bad, and you might be able to learn something without having to spend an hour or two doing a bunch of Google. So anyway, based on what I did, is it basically says that that serial number range that I have places the pistol's production around 92 to 93. And it says that it aligns with the large German police procurement programs of the early 1990s, particularly within several state-level Landespolizei. I'm going to assume that's the state sort of police, and also federal units as they adopted the P226. One of the proof marks that I have looks like a squash bug, and according to this, that's a acceptance mark for the keel house, I think is what it is. Yeah, the keel house. And there's also some nitro proofs, which means that they've put some spicier ammo through it to see if the pistol can handle the pressures. So I've got the keel. I've got the inspector's mark of AB. I thought that was a date code, but according to AI, it's not a date code. It's a inspector's mark with the date code, you know, being more around 93-ish. They said the pistol almost certainly came into the U.S. during the major German police modernization program from the late 2000s to the mid-2010s, where a lot of agencies replaced their SIGs with HK P2000s, P30, and Walther P99Qs. It says it's a genuine law enforcement trade-in. SIG's early 1990 pistols are considered a fine example in terms of tighter machining tolerances, higher QC standards, best trigger systems, lifetime durability, etc. So basically what we have is probably the German state police pistol turned in at some point in the mid 2010s, and probably took a couple of years to get over here. I don't know how long Royale Tiger's had it. I have it now. Let's just put a couple of rounds through it right now, and let's see if she'll actually work. You can see it's marked made in Germany. We've got a 15 round magazine, so let's just see. I'm just going to shoot off into the berm, and then we'll put a couple rounds on target, see if it's on target. I did have to clean the pistol. It was pretty dirty. I have a feeling this thing was pulled in right off of the field. You can also see some wear marks that are, you know, what I would associate with like holster use. So this is a working gun. Yeah, so I mean, the grips are a little thick, at least for my small hands. But anyway, let's see what we can do here. And it's a SA, it's a DA SA, and decocker works. I'm just going to fire it from double action right here. Wow. Oh man, this thing just soaks up the recoil. Wow, that is a nice shooter. When I was first if you watch the episode on the bench, we're safe and clear. You guys can see. So with this hammer, it was clicking. It felt like loose, like there was some vibration, but it's actually hitting. It hits the firing pin and then it sort of comes back just a nudge. And that's what I was sensing. So I was wondering if it's going to work, but it works just fine. It shot great. I have to say, I'm really shocked. So I'm about, I don't know, five yards. We'll just see if we can get it on paper in a reasonable area and just try to get a quick assessment on how accurate it is. Let's see if at this distance, if I can get it on paper. And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start from double action first. Well, I'd say it's close enough for government work, which is exactly what this pistol is. Okay guys, we are safe and clear here. So I just wanted to show you up close here. It's got SIG P226 made in Germany. If you watch my On the Bench episode with it, I go into a lot more detail. It's got SIG arms is what the name is. You can sort of see like right there. This is sort of like a rubberized grip. I mean, if you guys wanted to, you could certainly replace the grips on this thing to make it a little bit nicer. I'm actually just going to keep it the way that it is. I think it's sort of cool that, you know, it was a German police pistol from what I can tell, and assuming AI is somewhat accurate. And then on the other side, you've got your control slide lock and your hammer release there, takedown. And yeah, I mean, the barrel looked to be in really, really good shape. It seems to be shooting fairly well. So I've got zero complaints there. It just needed a really good cleaning, you know, put on some lube. So with that, let's shoot it some more. And yeah, we'll just put a couple more magazines through it and give her a good workout. Well, I'm going to say, guys, this is a great shooter. In some ways, I'm really glad that it's been broken in. It shoots fantastic. Based on what I've seen on Royale Tiger, and, you know, I don't know what I was going to get, but I am pleasantly surprised. This is a fantastic pistol. It's a great addition to the collection. It's got a little bit of a story behind it. I'll definitely cherish it for years to come. And so with that, will she fire? Yes, she will. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.